For years, you only had to worry about 3 knobs on your scope. The most commonly used is the power change ring. Located just ahead of the optics eyepiece, it's used to increase and decrease magnification on variable power scopes. The other 2 knobs are located in the middle of the scope on the turret housing and provide controls for windage and elevation adjustment, which is needed when zeroing your rifle. Well, that was easy to understand and worked just fine. But nowadays, some scopes are turning up with a 3rd knob, located opposite of the windage control. What's that for? It's for adjusting parallax, a term that many shooters find confusing. Now, if you hunt deer at moderate ranges, you're not going to get much out of the parallax knob. In fact, most common deer hunting scopes don't have the knob because the parallax is set at the factory. And that's perfectly acceptable because parallax doesn't affect point of impact much on shots to about 400. But if you're a long-range hunter or target shooter, having correct parallax adjustment is vital to fine accuracy on long-range targets. So what is parallax? Imagine your thumb is a scope reticle. If you place it right on a target, you can move your head all you want and the thumb always appears in the same spot. Now pull your thumb back from the target a couple feet. If you move your head, the thumb appears to move on the target. It's the same with your scope. Your reticle is just like your thumb touching the target. Now that we understand what parallax is, we can talk about how to eliminate it. But first, we want to make one more adjustment to help you get the best performance out of your rifle scope, adjusting the eyepiece or diopter to focus the reticle. First, secure your rifle on a bench rest. Look through the scope at the open sky or a bare wall. If the reticle looks fuzzy or out of focus, turn the scope's eyepiece or fast focus diopter ring in or out until the reticle looks sharp and dark. Now, our aiming point is crystal clear. Now you're ready to adjust parallax. The adjustment control may be the 3rd knob on the left side of the scope or a ring around the front of the scope similar to those found on a camera lens. Look through the scope downrange at a target. You may already know the range to the target. If not, use a Bushnell laser rangefinder to get range reading to your target, then move the parallax focus adjustment so that the scale on the knob or adjusting ring corresponds with the readout from the rangefinder. The scale will give you a good start, but it's a guideline and you shouldn't assume you can just dial it to a particular range and eliminate parallax. In order to completely eliminate parallax, adjust the parallax knob until the target image is perfectly clear. Finally, move your head from side to side. If the reticle appears to move on target, move the parallax knob slightly until no reticle shift is seen. Congratulations, you've learned how to focus your reticle and eliminate parallax, which will allow you to get the most out of your optic on the range or in the field.